Unfortunately, we have to go to the root. We have to go to the cause. Dealing with the condition itself is not enough.
Dear Mr. Massa, I'm just trying to mind my own business. What's the matter? It's just another day, another black king captured. I'm about to lose my brain, stuck inside this ghetto rapture. I got a lot of smoke. If you want it, you can have it. They want a hat trick, but this is black girl magic. Ain't talking about the kind that'll make you disappear, but I'm talking about the power of the melanin within. Ain't looking for trouble, but I'ma say this one time. I put two dukes up if you try to touch mine. We still want justice for Samir and Trayvon. You say you don't see color, but racism ain't blind. They targeting little kids whose skin look just like mine. So I'm paranoid, it's a war zone outside. And I'm a black queen, so if you ask me to step out of my car, you gon' have to snatch me. Cause I ain't going no damn well. Had to spend my whole life living unfair. Ancestors got my back and they right here. You can never understand, it's a nightmare. Living in my black shoes by the black rules. You can keep your handshake, I don't dap coons. The white man to go nuts if he can't shoot. But you all on his side like a damn fool. Make it make sense.
We are oppressed.
Queen.
We are exploited. We are downtrodden.
Make it make
We are
sense.
denied not only civil rights but even human rights.
Ahmadiyyah.
So the only way we're going to get some of this
Ahmadiyyah.
oppression and exploitation
Queen.
away from us or aside from us is come together
Queen.
against the common enemy. Who taught you to hate the texture of your
Ahmadiyyah.
hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin?
Ahmadiyyah.
Parents, pay attention to the books, the school system, even to your little children. Lies mixed with wisdom. His skin too bright, so he was blind to the prison. My skin just right, so I collide with division. You trying to pray to God, but we tired of religion. No savior saving, we got to save our savings. We used to pay miss, how we gon' make the slave rich? But who's to blame, and tell me why you complaining? We need a team effort just to rule the nation. Like a bad relationship, missing communication. We missing moderation. They're trying to get a poison to my population. No reparations. I'm getting tired of Satan.
We are oppressed.
Queen.
I'm getting tired of waiting.
We are downtrodden.
Queen.
We are denied not only civil rights but even human rights.
Ahmadiyyah.
So the only way we're going to get some of this
Ahmadiyyah.
oppression and exploitation.
Queen.
Touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen. Why you hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans? I got dreams like King Luther, shed blood like Kunsa. You ain't here for my people, I ain't got nothing to say to ya. I want all the smoke like hookah. Talking reparations. America won't be great until they give us compensation. I'm like, I'm the hottest right now. See a bunch of lames out here trying to jock on my style. They be doing too much. I'm the queen, it's too easy. It's like they all in Popeyes, how they be talking so greasy. I just sit back and laugh while these haters get madder. So nefarious how they don't want my pockets with cheddar. I tell them they can do better. These snakes in the grass can leave a bite on your ass, cause y'all be trusting too fast. I got my foot on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regret, we only facing the threat.
This is the sound of
It's a cut on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threat. Running through every challenge like a relay, break no sweat. It's a cold game, so I got that blanket with me. Now that my people awaken, ain't no going to sleep. I do not play by my piece, this time I'm playing for keeps. You talking slick, but when I see you like them ends, we gon' meet. And I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen, why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans, and I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for for the queen. Why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X to my jeans and I got...
This is the sound of Image by...
All right, hello everyone. Thanks for tuning in once again to the Ahmadiyyah Shakur TV show. I'm your host, Ahmadiyyah Shakur, and this is your second morning wake-up call. So as you're coming in, please feel free to go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click that notification bell and click the word all so you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live. Also, don't forget to double check and make sure you're still subscribed if you have not been receiving your notifications. With that all been said, if you don't like what the Queen is cooking, you already know what to do. Exit stage left. Okay, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Dr._A_Shakur, TikTok at Dr.A_Shakur, and Twitter at DGoddess27. Now, with that all being said, let's get back into it. Likes up, everyone, please. Like and share. Thank you in advance. Hold on just a second. I'm trying to cue a video real quick. Hold on here. Okay, so let's get into it. First things first, let's talk about this nefarious woman here. Hold on, let me pull this up real quick. Okay, so let's talk about it. Now, this is according to Law and Crime. I'ma kill yo ho. I'ma kill you ho. Laughing my A off. Florida mom sent threatening messages to 11-year-old daughter's rival. According to the police. This is also ridiculous. So a grown woman is sitting up here threatening a little kid because it's her daughter's rival. I just want you all to pay attention. This woman's name is Paola Zarate LaSalle, allegedly sending an 11-year-old girl who had problems with her daughter threatening messages over TikTok. Okay, that said, "I'ma kill you, ho. Laughing my A off." Now, she inserted herself into a preteen spat when she allegedly sent the threatening and profanity-laden messages to the girl who had problems with her daughter. Now, the Palm County Sheriff's Office began investigating this in late January when the mother of an 11-year-old girl contacted law enforcement about a series of messages sent over TikTok to her daughter by the mom of a classmate at the Okeechobee Middle School. Now, the mother said her daughter and another girl had problems with each other. While the two girls had apparently ironed their issues out through mediators at the school, the mother of the other girl apparently could not move on. Okay, and this is all according to the probable cause affidavit. Please pay attention. Now, deputies reviewed the messages sent by the mother, later identified as 28-year-old Paola Zarate LaSalle. Okay, and they identified this a few days prior. So they say the first day, the first one started with a wave emoji and allegedly said, "Wake up, little girl. If you want problems, you got them. F you, your mama, and you got a dad. So yeah, B, F with my daughter one more time. And I promise you, your mom, and anybody that wants to get their A whipped, let me know because I'll be at your home. Don't play with her." This is all nefarious, honey, okay? 11-year-olds and you're getting between the squabble? Why didn't she just talk to her daughter and tell her daughter to avoid the girl if they couldn't get along, or just, speak to the teacher or somebody at school? Why did she do any of that? Why would you be a grown behind woman and you're sitting up here going in on an 11-year-old kid? This is all so foolish. Several more messages of the same tone followed. Zarate LaSalle also gave her address and phone number and suggested they meet up to fight. According to the affidavit. Another message allegedly said, "I'm gonna kill you, ho, laughing my A off." Now, deputies tied the TikTok account sending the messages to Zarate LaSalle. Her husband also sent messages to the girl. According to deputies, he hasn't been charged. So both her and her husband are fools. Zarate LaSalle was arrested on Friday on the charge of written threats to kill or do bodily harm, a second-degree felony. She has since posted a $15,000 bond, and she did not immediately return a call for comment. I know she didn't. This is all so crazy. This is all crazy. What do y'all have to say about this foolishness? Okay, Timber Dad said, "Fix it, Jesus." Okay. This is all crazy. First of all, like I said, why would adults be getting involved in children's mess? Okay. We know how kids are. They're friends one minute, fighting the next, and then back friends the next.
Well, now she's got to go to court and all of that, so see how that plays out for her. Now, judge hands down maximum sentence to the babysitter who killed a toddler by covering playpen with a queen-size mattress. This is so ridiculous. I want you all this is why you can't just be trusting your kids with any and everybody, okay? Just can't do it. This is her right here. Now, here's what they say. A 32-year-old babysitter in West Virginia will spend multiple years behind bars after she admitted to killing a 2-year-old boy in her care when covering his playpen with a mattress to prevent him from climbing out, which ended up suffocating the child. How dumb could you be? What was she thinking? Kanawha County Circuit Court Judge Kenneth D. Ballard on Monday ordered Brittany Napier to serve the maximum sentence for 2 to 6 years in a state correctional facility in the 2023 death of young Zakai Williams. First of all, I want y'all to pay attention. I want you all to please pay attention. She only got 2 to 6 years for taking a life. Okay, this is all crazy. 2 to 6 years. Do you hear me? Now, had this been someone who looked like me and the child been someone who looked like her, you can only imagine. Okay, clearly a life sentence would have been what they would have been seeking, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, Napier in February pleaded guilty to 1 count of child neglect resulting in death and 1 count of involuntary manslaughter in Zakai's death. First of all, I don't think this was an accident. Okay, hold on, let me cut this phone off. I don't think this was an accident at the end of the day because, for one, common sense would tell anybody, okay? Even a fool would know that you don't put a big mattress over a playpen with a child in it. Like, please make that all make sense. I'm sure she cannot. Okay, and then they gave her a slap on the wrist. They gave her a slap on the wrist, but let me continue. So it goes on to say that Ballard sentenced her to 1 year on the manslaughter charge and 1 to 5 years on the neglect charge. 1 year on a manslaughter charge? This is absolutely egregious. Now, with the sentences running consecutively, meaning one after the other. Now, in addition to her time in detention, Napier must also serve 50 years of extended supervision under her release and is prohibited from having any contact with her own children. Okay? According to court documents obtained by Huntington, West Virginia, NBC affiliate WSAZ, officers with the Dunbar Police Department at about 6 p.m. on July the 11th, 2023, responded to a 911 call regarding a 2-year-old not breathing at a residence located in the 1200 block of Parkway Drive in Dunbar, West Virginia. Upon arriving at the scene, first responders located the victim, later identified as Zakai, and emergency medical personnel transported him via ambulance to a local hospital for treatment. But the boy was pronounced deceased shortly thereafter when he arrived at the facility. Investigators reportedly said that Napier had been living in the Parkway Drive home for a few days and would regularly babysit the victim. So I want you all to pay attention because this is very disturbing. But the fact that she had only been living in the Parkway Drive home for a few days, okay, and would regularly babysit the victim. How well did the parents even know her? Now, in an interview with authorities, Napier reportedly admitted that early that morning, she put Zakai in his playpen, then placed a queen-size mattress over the top of the playpen to prevent the child from climbing out. Authorities said that the boy did try to climb out, but became pinned between the top bar of the pen and the large mattress and ultimately suffocated. So not only did she put this huge size mattress over his playpen, she wasn't watching him. Because had she been watching him, she would have noticed him trying to get out and that he got caught between it. How stupid could you be? And here's how you know she wasn't watching him. Because if she was watching him as she should have been, she would never have had a need to put the mattress over the top of the pen anyway. Because she'd have been sitting there watching and she'd have seen him trying to get out. So this is also egregious as far as I'm concerned. Now, Napier also admitted to her actions during her plea hearing in February. She said, I put a mattress on the top of a playpen and he got stuck between it, causing him to suffocate and pass away because I made a horrible decision. That's what it is when somebody who looks like her does something nefarious, okay? For the most part, just a bad choice, poor judgment. That's all it is, okay? Now, I will never forgive myself. I'm truly so sorry to the family and everybody who loved Zakai so dearly. I had no intention of causing any harm to sweet baby Zakai. If I could trade him places, I would in a heartbeat, she says. I truly never meant to hurt him. I don't care if you meant to or not, fool. This was absolutely stupid. Zakai's mother, Kaylee Cheeks, also addressed the court before Napier was formally sentenced, requesting that she be given the maximum possible sentence. She says, my whole family got ripped apart. I trusted somebody with his life, and I will forever regret that decision. Now, my son will never get to grow up like everyone else's kids and go to school and live a life. I'll never be the same again. This has destroyed me, and I can't see myself forgiving for that. My son is gone forever. No matter how many years you do, will not make up for that. Referring to the situation as tragic, Ballard told Napier that there was no excuse for what she did, saying he had no choice but to give her the maximum sentence. He said, your egregious act caused an innocent child who was in your care to die. And I don't think there is any way to repair that. That's what the judge said. But meanwhile, the maximum sentence was only 6 years. 2 to 6 years, wasn't it? Yeah, 2 to 6 years. And that's because of the charges they gave her. Okay, I just want you all to pay attention. Charged with manslaughter and neglect. She should have gotten second-degree murder, as far as I'm concerned. How do you not realize that that's dangerous? And how do you leave the child in there by himself for him to get into that? Like, this is all so crazy. This is all so crazy. Now, you already know why she got that type of treatment. Please pay attention. But anyway, everyone, please like and share. Now, let me pull up this video footage of Tommy Sotomayor going in on Tariq, a.k.a. Tariq Nasheed. Okay, I thought it was all interesting because he's going in about Diddy and how basically saying that Tariq was going in on him about being crispy and ashy. And I guess he's still mad about it, so please pay attention.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Tommy Sotomayor. Shockingly, I've gotten some video that I've never seen before and I didn't know about, so I want to put it out there. Again, my name is Tommy Sotomayor, and I'm a guy that the guy that you see on the screen there calls a. He loves to tell y'all I'm crispy, and now he's tried to change it and tell you that crispy somehow means ashy. Y'all tell me in the comment section if you've ever heard a black person who was ashy called crispy. Then I've never seen myself sitting up here ashy, but they claim it's because I'm ashy. Well, I've never looked at my hands or my face and saw it being ashy, and y'all haven't seen it either. But let's move past that. Tariq Nasheed is Mr. Pro-Black, Mr. Rapper, Mr. Movie Star, Mr. All of a lot of things, and he'll pretty much do anything, as we've seen him on the picture with. For those who might not know it, he found himself one day with a guy by the name of Puffy. And Puffy, when they want to talk about somebody being ashy and crispy, Puffy was able to get Tariq Nasheed to wear white face and white gloves in a mime. Yes, that's Tariq. And that's Puff Daddy. Yes, he looks crispy to me, since that's what it means. And why is he a mime? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Tariq Nasheed is trying to tell everybody about white supremacy. But I want you guys to see something that I'm completely shocked about. I didn't know FBA, the leader of the Foundational Begging Africans, the Foundational Black Americans, they're out here getting weaves in their hair, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, weaves. Tariq Nasheed went on with this young lady and did this. Take a look at him, looking like a bad bee, looking like a single mom. Look at him puckering his lips like the sweet, sweet man he is. Tariq Nasheed used to have a movement called Anti-Moist. I don't know what man is going around trying to find out what men are gay, but he does. And his fellow FBA people, well, they go around trying to find out who's gay as well. And they spent their time trying to destroy black men. That's right. They got puppets for every black man. They got beef for every black man. But you've never seen any of them do this to the white supremacy that they claim is a problem. If white supremacy is so bad, my question is, why is it they don't go after white supremacy? But apparently they don't. Look at Tariq showing off. I didn't know men got fake braids in their hair. And Tariq did this just for a check. Look at him. Sitting up there looking like he's one of them black nurses. Look at him. Sweet to death. This is him. This is the leader, is what they're telling y'all moist. The man who I call the lip-smacking Mac because he can't stop. Watch every video he put up. He got a pouty face. Where he get the pouty face when he does pictures? He does it. Now, the young lady who, for those of you who might believe that I'm making this up, because I'm not, the young lady actually went and spoke about it and told everybody what happened. Here's the young lady and the stylist speaking now.
If you saw his locks on my page or on my Google page, that is work that I have done. So I have receipts for every process and procedure of everything I do. So I'm only telling you about this because, like, if you or anybody else out there wants to do their hair, they need to be comfortable with the fact that they're coming in somebody, and FBA or not FBA, a good job is a good job.
Now, he had tried to, Tariq Nasheed, pretend he didn't do this. Then he came back and told them, well, I got paid to do it. So let me get it straight. Whatever he does is fine, but whatever someone else does is a problem. Y'all can never say anything about me FBAers, because you know what you never see me do? Be anywhere near a man. You never seen me do anything that looked kind of gay. Suspect. Moist. As he goes around, he and his FBAers, trying to figure out what guys are gay. Now, what married man with children goes around trying to figure out what man is gay? And if you don't believe me, just go Google anti-moist. Tariq Nasheed has a picture of himself with a shirt on that says anti-moist and a website where he was going around posting gay stuff. Now, what straight man goes out to try to find gay stuff? But you don't have to say anything to me. You don't have to say anything about me. I know what you're going to say. I'm crispy and I'm dusty and Tariq had me scared. I got beat up, which I don't remember any of it happening. But it doesn't matter because you won't tell the truth. I guarantee you if you had videos out there of me like this, you'd have a problem. You'd throw it in my face. You'd try to clown me. But we understand. If you like someone, you'll never have a problem with what they do. Only the people you don't. I'm Tommy Sotomayor. Good night. And happy Weave Day, Tariq. You look awesome. I'm sure when you go to the club with your bad bitches tonight, y'all gonna come home with something. I'm out.
I find it all so nefarious, and I can't stand Tommy Sotomayor or Bussy Reek. Please pay attention. Now, with that all being said, he wasn't lying about those t-shirts that Bussy Reek was selling. There they go, anti-moist. And then I saw Aeon say in the chat that Tommy could use some of the grease off of Bussy Reek's lips for his ashiness. I absolutely cannot with you all. Okay. So with that all being said, all hell no says, Tommy, you self-hating fool, get in the same car with Bussy Reek. Okay, please. All right. 2 marks talking about each other and going at it. Please pay attention. Now, with that all been said, I want you all to hear what Bussy Reek said about the people who are going in on Diddy. Because how dare you? You're all caping for the feds. Please pay attention.
Allegation against 50 that he actually violated her. So it's getting real messy out here in these streets. It's getting very, very messy out here in these streets. But again, like I was saying the other day, just the way they're wording a lot of this stuff with the Diddy situation. Again, I don't know why so many people have a need to cape for the FBI and Homeland Security, because they're just throwing a whole bunch of stuff out there. A lot of stuff is being deliberately sensationalized because it's a frame. They're trying to frame a narrative and using the term sex trafficking. Basically, what Puffy was doing was basically tricking. You understand? He was tricking. It wasn't sex trafficking. He was tricking. He was tricking off the money and, hey, I'm going to give y'all a little stipend for some, that's your hush money. He probably had some NDAs signed, some non-disclosure agreements signed, and like, here's a little monthly stipend. Y'all just don't talk about the little freaky stuff we do, and it is what it is. Yeah. And they seemed like they were cool with it. So it was like basically like a trick hoe relationship. So they're using trafficking as like a catch-all. So now they're making the tricking into trafficking. Yeah. So it's all over the place. Boy, they're doing a lot of I'm white and I say so in this situation. That's why, I'm just not so quick to put the cape on for the damn feds, which I see a lot of people doing, which is weird. That's real weird to see a lot of folks, and understandably, a lot of people who are putting the capes on for the feds. Many of these are tethers. Let's be real. Many of them are tethers, but there's some non-tethers who are kind of putting the cape on for the feds. You're putting the cape on for Homeland Security. And then it's weird to them that all of us ain't doing that. Well, we, some of us come from a different era where that's not cool. I come from an era, and many of us come from an era where you know what it is when the feds and Homeland Security, that when they're targeting somebody, you're not really cheerleading that. Even if you don't like some of the moves that the person has made, I'm not really cheerleading them, kind of fabricating certain things, and they have not given a real clear definition of what they're targeting the guy for. They're just using these catch-all terms. You dig? So again, it's real weird to see people caping for the feds. Real interesting to see that. But this is a new generation out here. We have a new generation out here where you ain't really got to move and shake on the streets like that. I'm from a generation where you had to be outside. So doing certain things, there were certain repercussions that you had to deal with when you went back outside. A lot of people now, this is the internet era. You can just do it. You don't have to go outside. You just be in the house all day, being a fuckboy on the internet. You don't have to go outside. So you can do little reckless stuff and do little weird stuff and do little off-code stuff and say little weird stuff. Because there's not too many repercussions on the internet like that. So it's a real interesting dynamic out here. Very interesting dynamic.
All right, I find it also nefarious. And so he was going in. He called people F-boys and talking about people that's caping for the feds. Why is it that they have to be caping for the feds? They couldn't be just, in favor of the victims who look like them as well. Find it also interesting. And in fact, Tariq, don't you in fact work for the feds? I have several questions. All right, I have several questions because that's clearly been alleged. Now, with that all being said, please pay attention to who else capes for Diddy.
Even like P. Diddy. I'm not going to speak bad about P. Diddy because he's still a black man. Mistakes happen, and I can't say if it is or it's not a mistake, but things happen in life. And P. Diddy business is P. Diddy business. It's not my job or anyone else's job to go on the internet and stump him and kick a man while he's down. My take on it is it's not my business. I don't think it's right at all, and I don't condone it. Even if that happened to my daughter, I would be hurt, but that's the choice that my daughter made.
I think it's absolutely nefarious that he said even if it was his daughter. Are you serious? Clearly he was at Diddy's parties, and he might be on some of the footage that the feds confiscated. Please pay attention. All right, at the end of the day, it's all nefarious. Thank you, Prince of Paraphernalia, for your kind words, beloved. Okay, this is all crazy. Oh, absolutely crazy. Claudette said he's lying. All right, but hold on.
Come and look at this. Look at this.
Bad boy family reunion tour. Vibrations. Man, everyone's gay once in a while.
I'm not gay. How about we do this?
Travis Scott and Gay! Hey, yo, Toronto, we coming to your city, Atlanta.
2020, but I can't see 20, but I can't see 20, but I can't see 20. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
Houston, Dallas. Play whatever you want to play, baby. Just here, you know what I'm saying? Let's shake it out. Work. Elaborate family intro, survive, get ready.
Okay, I absolutely cannot. I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely cannot. I absolutely cannot. Okay, Twisted Logic said him and Cat got the same hairstyle though. When he had on that wig. Did this MF just lick his lips at us? Says Principal Paraphernalia. Okay. Nita's and Mike's World said, man, that wig. Okay. Queen Sam said, ninja, please. Claudette said, he's fried. AI said, my stomach. Dorana said, he done took his mama's wig. Okay. Poetical Wind says he on that pink stuff. Okay, absolutely. I believe it. Now, this is all crazy. I want you all to pay attention to the foolishness of it all. At the end of the day, who do y'all think he was talking to when he said, play whatever you want, baby? I'm quite sure it was a man. Please pay attention, okay? All so nefarious. Now, hold on, beloveds. Likes up, please. Like and share. Let me pull up this next receipt. Everyone, please get those likes up. Thank you so kindly. Now, let's talk about Les Moonves. Now, I told you all Les Moonves was working with Gayle King at CBS at one point. Ethics Commission rejects Les Moonves' $11,000 settlement for his role in the LAPD investigation. Okay, now this came out a few weeks ago. Now, the Los Angeles City Ethics Commission rejected a proposed settlement between the city and former CBS CEO Les Moonves after he was accused of interfering with a police investigation into sexual assault allegations against him. Now, the reason I'm bringing up Les Moonves is because I talked about him last night when I was telling you all about the people that I've gone in on about doing such things, that it's not just Diddy. Les is one of the people that I also went in on, and he worked with Gayle King, like I said, and I find it interesting. She didn't have anything to say about him, but she did that nefarious interview with R. Kelly, okay, trying to help paint the narrative, but didn't have anything to say about Les Moonves, just like Okra, and yes, I said Okra, didn't have anything to say about Harvey Weinstein. Now, Moonves had agreed to pay an $11,250 fine to settle the Ethics Commission complaint, which alleged that the former Tiffany Network boss worked closely with a police department official to obtain information about an sexual assault victim's confidential police report. Even though the Ethics Commission staff worked with Moonves on the proposed settlement, it still needed approval by the volunteer panel that oversees the commission. Now, the commissions felt that the extremely egregious nature of the allegations warranted a stiffer penalty. And this is what the Ethics Commission President Jeffrey Dar said. So according to documents from the commission released last Friday, mind you, this was a few weeks ago, the former CEO acknowledged working closely with then Captain Corey Pauka of the LAPD in 2017 to get details of the police report. Pauka, who had provided private security for Moonves between 2018 and 2014 at the Grammy Awards, which CBS produced, notified network officials about the complaint against the exec in November of 2017. They said Pauka gave Moonves an unredacted copy of the police report, which also included personal information such as the home address and phone number of his accuser. Okay, this is all dangerous. Now, Moonves also met with Pauka for an hour at a restaurant to discuss the complaint and ways to quash it, according to documents. The allegations of interference first came to light in the New York Attorney General's bombshell 2022 settlement with CBS parent Paramount Global and Moonves. So the $30.5 million settlement was announced alongside the results of an investigation that found Moonves had been tipped off to the LAPD investigation by Pauka. Okay, it also revealed that former CBS communications chief Gil Schwartz allegedly sold millions of dollars worth of stock before the sexual assault claims were even public. Now, Moonves resigned from CBC from CBS in 2018 after at least 12 women, including television executive Phyllis Golden Gottlieb, accused him of sexually assaulting them. Now, Golden Gottlieb, who died in 2022, went public with her accusations in 2018, claiming that Moonves assaulted her while she worked for him in 1986. Some of the other accusers said Moonves forced sex acts on them, while others said he retaliated professionally when they rejected his advances. This is what they all do. I want y'all to pay attention, because isn't that what is alleged that Diddy did? Isn't that what is alleged that Diddy did? And that's by Tariq, the journalist and writer, who said that he had a family member. He talked to Diddy about getting a family member, hired him for an intern, and Diddy supposedly hired him. And then the guy, just stopped working there. The internship ended abruptly. And so Tariq wanted to know what happened. And the guy would never tell him until sometime years later, he tells him that Diddy was basically hitting on him. Told him that he wanted him to go home and come with him that night. And if he didn't, the internship was going to end. And the guy said, absolutely not. So this is what they do. The whole thing's over your head. Please pay attention. Now, Moonves has denied all allegations. Isn't that what they always do? Since then, the LA Ethics Commission has accused Moonves of 3 violations of city rules. Parker retired in 2021 as a commander after nearly 35 years with LAPD. LA's government ethics ordinance governs the conduct of city employees and prohibits them from misusing or disclosing confidential info obtained through their work. The ethics finding revealed that Polka also texted Moonves after he resigned from CBS, saying, "I'm deeply sorry this happened. I will always stand with, by, and pledge my allegiance to you." Who is he? God? Some of these people absolutely be worshiping these people, and they'd be so thrilled and excited when they get around them to even be graced by their presence. This is all ridiculous. I want you all to pay attention. Okay? Likes up, everyone, please. Like and share. Now, with that all being said, hold on. Hold on, beloveds. I'm trying to see what this is here. Now, there's a report that says illegal immigrants are voting in U.S. elections, honey. Please pay attention. I say, what now? Isn't that why I told you all that the Democrats want them here? Hold on, let me pull this up. Okay, so here's what it says. Likes up, everyone, please like and share. 4 things to know about non-citizen voting. Now, in recent years, heightened scrutiny has targeted the integrity of election processes, particularly regarding non-citizen participation in U.S. elections. And now, here are 4 frequently asked questions concerning non-citizens voting in America. First of all, can a non-citizen vote? Second, how do election officers view voters' citizenship status? Third, what are penalties for voting as a non-citizen? And the fourth, have there been documented cases of non-citizen voting? So with that all being said, here's the answer. They say, while federal law does not prohibit non-citizens from casting a ballot in a state or local election, no state currently allows non-citizens to vote in statewide elections. There are states and Washington, D.C., 3 states and Washington, D.C. have municipalities that allow non-citizens to vote in certain local elections. San Francisco allows resident non-citizens, parents, and guardians to vote in school board districts. Oakland is currently attempting to enact a similar law. Some cities in Maryland and Vermont permit non-citizens to vote in municipal elections. New York City enacted a law allowing non-citizens to vote in local elections in 2021, but it was ruled unconstitutional by a judge. And so in 2022, Washington, D.C. recently enacted a law to allow non-citizen residents to vote in all federal elections. So you heard that. You heard that? And with that all being said, Rich says, when I worked the polls long ago, non-citizens could not vote. Yeah, exactly. Queen Sam says, but we have to show ID and the lies they be telling about voter fraud. Exactly. Okay, this is all so nefarious. So with that all being said, Aboriginal woman said that's why they commit crimes and get off, because the powers that shouldn't be are the powers that don't want anything to ruin their potential voters. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, so with that all being said, I'm going to conclude this broadcast. I want to thank you all for tuning in again. Please like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click that notification bell and click the word all so you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live. I love you all to life. Each one teach one. That's how we grow and thrive. Do something productive, constructive, but never destructive. And always remember, beloveds, to keep the Most High first in your lives. Peace.
Hey, yo, Nick, hit him with that
Gold
flavor.
all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen. Why you hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans? I got dreams like King Luther, shed blood like Kunta. You ain't helping my people, I ain't got nothing to say to ya. I want all the smoke like hookah. Talking reparations, America won't be great until they give us compensation. I'm like, I'm the hottest right now. See a bunch of lames out here trying to jock on my style. They be doing too much. I'm the queen, it's too easy. It's like they all at Popeyes, how they be talking so greasy. I just sit back and laugh while these haters get madder. So nefarious how they don't want my pockets with cheddar. I tell them they can do better. These snakes in the grass can leave a bite on your ass, cause y'all be trusting too fast. I got my foot on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threats. Running through every challenge like a relay, break no sweat. It's a cold game, so I got that blanket with me. Now that my people awaken, ain't no going to sleep. I do not play by my piece, this time I'm playing for keeps. You talking slick, but when I see you like them ends, we gon' meet. And I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen. Why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen. Why they hate